Tennessee Titans rookie T'Vondre Sweat made a major impact in their final preseason game of the year. I'll show you what I saw on tape in today's film breakdown from Tic Tac Titans. Titans fans, welcome into another film breakdown from Tic Tac Titans, your home for Tennessee Titans X's and O's. I am your host, Tyler Rowland, 25 years as a Tennessee Titans fanatic. I've covered the team for Sports Illustrated, USA Today, and I've been the host of the #1 Tennessee Titans podcast, Locked On Titans, for 5 seasons running. I'm also a certified film junkie, breaking down the X's and O's with you guys for free all year long. On today's episode, we're going to take a look at the impact plays made by T'Vondre Sweat. Sweat played the first 2 drives of the Titans' final preseason game of the year and made a couple of impact plays that really stood out to me, so I want to break those down. Before we get into the tape, do want to remind you guys to get subscribed, stay subscribed for year-round Tennessee Titans film content. It's a perfect companion show to the Locked On Titans podcast, which I do. Make sure you subscribe over there as well. But I'm going to have a ton of content this season, breaking down the Titans as an offense and a defense schematically, doing player deep dives, all kinds of stuff. So again, make sure that you get subscribed, stay subscribed, throw a thumbs up on the video, throw a Titan up down in the chat. With all that being said, as we always do, let's step into the film room. It didn't take long for T'Vondre Sweat to make an impact in this game. This is the very first play on defense. You're going to have T'Vondre Sweat right here lined up in the A gap to the strong side of the formation. He's just going to show great technique right here. He's going to get his hands in the chest of the offensive lineman, keep his eyes on the ball carrier, disengage, and make the play. This is exactly how you want to do it. And already through one play, T'Vondre Sweat makes a bigger impact in preseason week 3 than he did in preseason week 1. So that's what you like to see, growth from a young player as well. So again, you have T'Vondre Sweat right here in the A gap, and he's going to be going one-on-one against the guard right here. And the guard has leverage on him. Remember, the run is coming this direction. So the guard has leverage on T'Vondre Sweat. And Sweat's got to cross his face to be able to make this play, but it's really not all that difficult for Big Sweat. You can see, boom, hands inside the chest. And then he gets his eyes on the ball as he throws the blocker off of him, runs down the line until he meets with the running back, and then makes the play. Great start for the rookie in this game. So we've jumped forward a few plays. We just looked at the first play of the game on defense. Now this is the 5th play of the game on defense. But a point that I want to make here is that T'Vondre Sweat played all of those games. As somebody who was personally concerned about his conditioning, T'Vondre Sweat plays 6 plays in a row here, and on the 5th and 6th play, he makes an impact play. So he's making good plays on plays that I guess are further down the line in his timeline. The Titans have said they only want defensive linemen to play about 5 or 6 plays in a row normally. So he would be at the end. Think about your stamina bar. You know what I mean? In a video game, his stamina would be all the way at the end here, but he's still finding a way to make impact plays, even though he's at the long end of his timeline of being out on the field. So the Saints are going to run just a classic pin pull play here. You're going to have a down block on T'Vondre Sweat right here from this guard. And then the Saints are going to pull a couple guys around. The tight end comes around. The backside guard comes around. But this play depends on moving T'Vondre Sweat out of this gap, because this is where the running back wants to go. So they got to move Sweat out here so that they can create a lane here and create a lane here for the running back to go through. This down block. Down blocks are about the easiest block you can have one-on-one, because you already have leverage on the lineman. Like, Sweat is inside of this guy, and you got to drive him this way. So you already have a leverage advantage, but the size and the power of T'Vondre Sweat is something that can delete that advantage pretty easily, and you see that here from the rookie. So that guard gets 0 movement at all, and then T'Vondre Sweat makes the tackle, and the big man knows that he is eaten today. We'll see it from this angle. Again, leverage advantage for number 74. He should be able to move T'Vondre Sweat pretty easily inside. I mean, in theory, he has a leverage advantage already. But T'Vondre Sweat, again, can delete that advantage. Look how he just holds him. He gives up no ground. The pulls come around, and great job by Jalen Harrell, too. Let me make sure that I give him his credit here. You got to squeeze this down as the outside man, because if you leave too much room in here and you got pullers coming full speed at you, that's going to be an easy lane for the running back. So it's very, very important that as an edge, you squeeze this down and make a wall. And that's exactly what Jalen Harrell does. And because he does that, he gets his shoulder into the first puller, and that creates kind of a traffic jam right here. And then Kenneth Murray is able to come. But ultimately, T'Vondre Sweat doesn't get moved. And me personally, I'm no expert, and the Saints offensive line coach is way smarter than I am about football, certainly. But why wouldn't you want Trevor Penning to just give him some help on the hip here? That's something I've seen the Titans do this offseason. Just on his way up to the second level, and he's got backside backer here because the first pull man kicks out the edge. This guy's going to come around and get up to Kenneth Murray. So why wouldn't you have Trevor Penning just hit the hip of T'Vondre Sweat and maybe help his guard out a little bit? Seems like something that could easily be done, but he doesn't do that, and it's Sweat one-on-one against the man, and it may be a down block, but you didn't win. And T'Vondre Sweat's a mountain of a man who holds his ground. The traffic jam is over here because Harrell does a good job of dropping down and decreasing the lane. And then T'Vondre Sweat makes another tackle on a run. That's 2 run disruptions in 5 plays. Very good for the rookie. Very good for the rookie. Let's keep it going here. This is the 6th play, the very next play. This is 3rd down. And now we have T'Vondre Sweat in a pass rush situation. So Sweat is right here on the nose. He's in the A gap. And he's going to work his way right here, and he's going to get another one-on-one matchup with this guard. We've seen T'Vondre Sweat already cause this guard trouble in the very first play. Last play, he got this guard. He's going to be giving guards a tough day all season long if he keeps this up or is anywhere close to this in the regular season with Jeffrey Simmons next to him. But just one-on-one pass rush situation. And do you see how he knocks down the hands? It's better from this angle, so I want to point it out. Do you see him knock down the hands there? Look, you're seeing it right now. Bam, knock down the hands, swipe, and then the athleticism to get to the quarterback and get the pressure causes a bad throw and incompletion, and that's 3rd down. That's a punt. So we see the first move of the pass rush combo better on that angle where T'Vondre Sweat swipes the hands down. All right, so the offensive lineman, you need to get hands in the chest so you have control of the defensive lineman, but if your hands get swiped down immediately when you try to do that, well, now you have no advantage at all. You have no control. So Sweat swipes down the hands, and there's the side swipe. So that's the combination. Swipe down, and here comes the club of the right arm into the side, and now I'm past you. So that's the combo that he likes to use. Swipe down, swipe across. Chop down, swipe across, whatever you want to call it. Terminology is whatever, but we can all see what's happening here. The swipe down, the snap across, and now he's got athleticism as a man his size to still get through the pocket, get up there and give the quarterback trouble, chasing him. And now it's a bad throw just off. It's a game of inches. You know what I mean? So that's beautiful stuff from T'Vondre Sweat. That's 3 plays. 3 plays on the opening drive within 6 plays of playing where he made an impact. So that's a 50% rate, and that is pretty good for the rookie. Titans fans, I hope you guys enjoyed that film breakdown on T'Vondre Sweat. Again, made a much better performance for himself in the final preseason game of the year than we saw in the first preseason game of the year. But nonetheless, the rookie is improving. He is ready to start and make an impact against the Chicago Bears in week 1. And with Jeffrey Simmons and Harold Landry finally flanking him, we should see the best version of the rookie. And hopefully he continues to get better throughout the season. But that is going to do it for this film breakdown. Again, I am your host, Tyler Rowland. Throw a thumbs up on the video. Throw a tighten up down in the comments. Get subscribed. Stay subscribed. But as I always tell you guys, tighten up.